Full reactions are on Patreon, or if you want, you can pull up your copy of Revolutionary Girl Utena, episode 23, The Terms of a Duelist, and press play on it when I press play when the timer reaches 0. I feel like I'm a little bit farther in the show than I probably should have been to have this moment occur for me. But I'm kind of getting to the point with this show of just hanging on every word that comes out of these characters' mouths and being irritated because I still don't understand what the fuck they're talking about. Curses, I care too much. Revolution. Ooh. I mean, pick better targets? Okay, those are the coffins you've been showing. That's kind of why it's been looking like a cremation facility practically down there. 139. Not 9. 139 and 3, 2, 1, go. All duelists. Repeating itself. I mean, that's kind of the rub of relying on beating someone in a fight, right? Man, at least you're not talking about the eggshell thing. I actually kind of like this dynamic for the student council battling against irrelevance. They did. Who is that? very possible to be that forward, eh? Almost disturbingly bold. Yeah, you're not seeing her for who she is. Ooh, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You know, one friend with a pretty huge problem. And I'm not talking about the one that's currently stuck. Back to this, yes. Well, this is very nice to get color palettes and all that. Is she okay? I know one with a pretty big problem, yeah. She's currently passed out and distressingly implied to be doing worse than that. I mean, you get a sword pulled out of you every other day. I imagine it would be draining for most people. Oh, ooh, damn. Ooh. Is she even here? Always with this. How much do your legs need to be stretched, really? Like, you're not even like an in gym doing this. Yeah! Yeah! This is creepy. These are the words of the past, right? It is the implication. I am definitely getting that sense of what people were talking about the show being hard to follow. Okay, that was yeah, that was fucking spooky. It depends on your thought process. We're people. Okay, okay. That's what's up! Can you consider hitting this guy again? He deserves it. What? I mean, I have no doubt that Utena can beat you in a fight. In fact, she might have halfway done half the job of killing you just punching you before based on how you seem to be taking it. Speaking of memories, have you just lost your mind or the final rose? But who? Everyone else has had someone to lock away in their little bit of their that sleep spell and take a sword from. And like the one this again, this exact thing again. Right. This is the exact same scene, right? Everybody clinging to the past and not the present. This one is one of the easier bits of symbolism to pick up on, I will say. Maybe that's why they did a scene that was exactly the same as the one we'd seen previously, is to really cement that idea. Skip the stairs. Are you allowed to do that? No, don't do that. What? I mean, like, maybe don't get cocky, Utena. Yeah, but like they didn't they thought they were going to see a counselor, not someone who was gonna whatever however that mind control nonsense works. I don't think all of them were previously thinking, yeah, I'm totally down just killing some random lady. Ooh. No, he's not! That's why this is so good! Do you have a move here? Come on. Wait, don't distract her! Oh, is that allowed? Well, yeah, not if we keep doing this! Yo! Yes! Okay! Okay. How literal are we being here? Are we gonna see him, like, age up in a second here? What? No one? Decades. Nemuras. And you were supplanting his memories of Mamiya, right? Is the way that's why it appeared to be you, not you. In this is so confusing. Let me think. Brain work. Brain. Okay. Just like you. Does the Rose Bride wait, does this mean every time we saw Mamiya, it was actually Anthe? Does the Rose Bride appear as who is most convenient to people and supplant their memories, such that she creates the necessary motivations in them to fight? Like, I wonder, too, what is the goal here? This is the least I've trusted Anthe, for the record. And Mamio is this kid, right, in the photo? Why? Why override that memory? Like, isn't the motivation true, just with a different person for some reason? And why was he only seeing Utena as Yokiko? Something like that. I think I have the name not quite right. Illusion of memory. Because ultimately, Anthe, as the Rose Bride, has been pushing the majority of people to act. And the ability to override memory. So much of what's happened in this show has been based on past experiences that, which that's every show ever made, that people, but in this case, the memories of these events are relevant. I wonder if any other character's backstory that we've seen has perhaps not been the full truth of the matter. Utena being the obvious one to come up, right? And in fact, what if all of them are the case for this? Huh. Because yeah, we've seen an awful lot of flashbacks in this show, inside of characters' heads. 2139. In 3, 2, 1, go. We've seen an awful lot of flashbacks, and this is the tricky part, is understanding just how literal certain events are, right? Am I perhaps reading too much into the memory thing because it was clear that pink-haired guy whose name Nemuro is going insane and trying to transplant what's going on with him onto other characters, or am I on point? If you can control how people think, you can control how they'll feel and how they will react. I'm not sure. This is the kind of show that changes on rewatch, doesn't it? I don't necessarily think it'll actually alter how we perceive some events like a proper full mystery show does, but it'll definitely alter some interpretations next time.